Thanks, Tildear. Okay, so now that he's watching, this is the show that he considers the gold standard.
Okay, everyone, shut up.
Denotes Jewish Zionist conspirators.
Dun dun dun. Oh wait, we're starting. Oh, sorry.
Patriarchy. Dun dun dun. Lightning. Greetings and welcome to the Badger Cave's West Wing, where our stealthy polecats ferret out the best feels, funnies, and what the fucks to discuss Slam Bam Badger style. Your sinuous hosts for this evening are myself, Supreme Doge in Charge, our polecat punster Hannah, Dr. Random Cam, Panda at Large, Max, Simpson's kin, not jaundiced, Taskmaster Allison, and our Anchorilla Scott. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody.
I think so.
This evening, we will be covering the following topics. Ecuador cuts off Julian Assange, the internet seeks justice. CNN will tell you what's in the emails. They know what's best. Trust them. Gallup inexplicitly name drops Trump while they also create rape hysteria with their shit data. And the Huffington Post explains that while there is no rape culture in the U.S., there totally is IRL, you guys. And finally, our bonus story for the patron-only after show. What? 6 things a feminist woman who dates men should look for if they want to ensure long-lasting bitterness and they love cats. Anyway, if you want to listen to this topic or enjoy further personalized discussion with the Badgers on select topics, become a patron at www.patreon.com/honeybadgerradio. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that Allison, Mike, and myself are all in the Badger Cave. Woo! And we are recording from here. But that also means we have Canadian internet. So
No, just Saskatchewan Canadian internet.
Saskatchewan internet.
It's not all of Canada. That's just bad.
It's kind of shit.
It's the biggest voles in all of Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
The biggest, fastest, baddest ass.
Yes, Teal Deer says he is enjoying the buffering. It gives you something to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So if there is buffering and issues, that is why, and I apologize. I'm sorry that it's lagging. If you're experiencing that, you may want to pause and let it catch up or something and then go back. Not so nice buffering. This is gay. Buffers are sweet. Yes, so is there sound? I don't know. Let me know. And if you guys are getting like any weird feedback or anything, let us know as well.
Hey. The revolution will not be televised.
No.
At least not well. Not well televised. Okay.
All right. So now we're going to go into the news. Now,
Can't stop the signal.
No.
Can't stop it.
Well, but you can degrade it and piss all over it.
No.
On a normal polecat,
You can just slow it down so people just stop paying attention. That's what it is.
I'm going to minimize this fucking window. On a normal polecat, Scott, Max, and I would take turns reading the write-ups. But there are no write-ups because we didn't have time. So I'm going to have to go through the stories kind of one by one, and we're going to try and talk about them. And so this is going to be a flying by the seat of your pants kind of episode.
Shout out to Teal Deer, who thinks this show is the gold standard.
He says,
for our Honey Badger
Teal Deer
radio
just
shows.
said literally nothing but buffering. Teal Deer's going to make an hour-long video about this video.
I actually look forward to it. It's hilarious. Ooh, please do, Teal Deer. Tear us to pieces.
Well, it's not my fault. I've heard Brian like two chopped up seconds.
Our shittiness needs a citation, though.
Yeah.
I think you need to do like a sampling.
I think that by the time this is done, once it's done post-processing, everything should sound okay. So even if you're not able to watch it live, you'll be able to see it
sometime afterwards.
Ad just said honey buffers. That's exactly what we are.
Honey buffers.
Welcome to Honey Buffer Radio.
You'll see it sometime in the future. It'll
At some point, this will actually exist.
Yeah. You just have to wait to that point. And we'll have to proceed.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
What happened?
Oh, Jesus.
Did we lose him? Cool, I get to hijack the stream.
We just lost our host, didn't we?
We did.
Guys, we're going down.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I want to say I didn't see this coming, but I kind of did.
This is all in honor of WikiLinks in the attack on Julian Assange's internet
Oh,
connection.
he lost. His
I
Did you-
assumed that
Oh,
before
we're
the end
muted
of the
for some
show,
reason.
one of us was going to get 3
Hello?
bullet holes in the back of our head.
Hey, what
and I
happened
didn't think
last
it was going to
time we
happen.
muted?
Oh, there they are.
It's this thing.
Nice
It's
of you
too
to join us,
loose.
Brian.
It's because of the microphone. It
Brian
got
was
too loose.
temporarily kidnapped by the Ecuadorian embassy.
Oh, yeah, we're back now.
Can
Yes,
you guys
this
hear
is-
us?
This is back. This stream is going to be pure cancer, I think.
Oh my God! Why
I know.
did we? Why did we?
I had a loose cable and Brian wiggled it, and that's
All
why.
right. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys that are in the stream with me, so you guys can see what we're talking about. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. Well, I can hear you, but I'm in the same room.
Yes.
Yes,
So I
sir.
don't think that's helpful.
All right. So let me share screens.
That's what else, but thanks.
I'm okay.
All the lulls. First day in the Badger Cave, and it's going as good as could be expected.
Buffergate.
You know, wouldn't it be amusing if people
Expect
lost
when
their
you put
voice
300
in like in real life?
Right?
They just got muted.
All right. We are not muted. We're good.
Okay.
So I'm looking at Justice for Assange right now. Okay, so the first story. I learned about this while I was in my travels. When did we kind of first come? Was it when we were in LA?
Samosas at the time.
Oh, but yeah, okay.
Everyone will remember where they were when they found out that Julian Assange was allegedly dead or some shit. While we were buying samosas. They were lovely.
No, he's not dead.
Prove it!
Well, he did
He's not
say,
dead.
or some
He's
said.
not dead.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Julian Assange thing. Hannah, you said that you knew some things about it. Do you tell us what you know?
Yeah, I've been watching it a little bit, and most of it has come. Most of what I know has come from tweets from WikiLeaks. But there's been a few developments. Like first of all, his internet was cut off, and it's come out that there's been a couple of things that have come out over time. Initially, people had suspected that he was arrested. That's not been confirmed. There were rumors that he was dead because of some cryptic tweets with numbers that came out. Those are not specifically dead man's keys. It's coming out that those are to give access to information, but
Plus-
not necessarily an indication that Assange is dead either.
Plus,
Just that
people
he
who tend to
couldn't
make
get
arguments
whatever
against.
he
Wait,
needed
can
to
you
get
hear
to.
me? Hannah?
It might just be the Hannah train.
I could hear somebody else talking.
Oh, okay.
Somebody trying to talk.
Yeah.
No, we're good. Go ahead. I was gonna make a joke,
Oh,
but it's okay.
Oh, okay. But no, it just means that he didn't what he needed to do to keep those from publishing. So that was on the 16th that the keys published, and then it came out later that it's been. People have said his internet's been restored. There's been people that said his internet's not been restored. Contingency plans are put into place to release the information that he's been releasing, but it's not being released from the embassy. And then recently, like in the last 12 hours or so, I worked all night, so it might have been longer than that. It came out, the Daily Kos reported on a smear campaign plot to falsely accuse Assange of pedophilia. And so the details of that began coming out. Turns out that the business that is making the accusation is very shady, looks like it's not a real business. The people involved look like they're sort of planted. The business is called Todd and Claire. It's supposed to be a dating site. The allegations involve video conversations or video chats, but it now looks like it's been this elaborate setup where they attempted to get him to do video chats under the guise of making an ad, and didn't get what they wanted, and still tried to go with this. And since all of that has occurred, there's a thread on Reddit's WikiLeaks page. I have been looking into the San Francisco address listed in the WikiLeaks final report and found out something possibly big, who may be behind the Assange pedophile attacks. A corporation called Premise Data Corporation. And they've gone through and gotten quite a bit of detail on this. But the best part is that they managed to find a connection between the accusers and Hillary Clinton. So what we've got here is Assange's internet connection, so his communication capability has been suddenly interfered with in the wake of the Podesta email releases, which I think we're on number 12 or 13 now. And at the same time as that happened, this false pedophile accusation campaign was launched against him, and the campaign has been traced back to the Clinton campaign. Now, also on top of that, there's been discussion about John Kerry being involved in the attempts to shut down WikiLeaks by shutting down their internets. He was in talks with Ecuador at the time that this happened, and one of the numbers, one of the tweets says pre-commitment 1, John Kerry, and then the series of numbers. So this is something that may all be somewhat connected to the Hillary Clinton campaign. And it's not a big surprise if it is, because there's been quite a bit of stuff that's been coming out, the scandals that have been coming out regarding the collusion and everything. It's like somebody took Gamergate and multiplied it times 100 and applied it to American politics. So the popcorn factor on this one is huge right now. And that's basically it for me, having been awake for like an hour before the show.
One other thing that I figured I'd bring up while we're still trying to figure out what the connection is, like there seems to be some issues in the chat. I have a little video that came out of